Hello everyone, Dark Kirby 14 here. Welcome to more Fire Emblem Warriors. Okay, it's the last video of the week, but it'll probably be uploaded before the Undertale one, because that's how it works. And fine, the Nintendo one is usually in the first slot, so that's how that works.
What are Norian scum like you doing here?
Yeah, that's
language, dear. And it seems to me
that's kind of how that works. So yeah, that's
calm down, both of you. Don't think now's the time to argue.
Well, that's the way we're gonna do it.
Even in Hoshido or Nohr right now.
Anyway, that's going to.
You really expect us to get along with Corrin's kidnappers?
Exactly. We know Corrin has been taken by Norian troops. Release her at once.
What's this madness? We know Hoshidan troops kidnapped my
yeah, so yeah, in case you hadn't, in case you aren't aware of Fire Emblem, these two factions don't like each other.
Something isn't right here.
Yeah, these two don't like each other.
Corrin? We haven't seen her, no.
Yeah, neither one of these sides like each other, so.
I haven't seen her.
Yeah.
And I can say for sure she wasn't among the forces of Nohr.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Actually with Hoshido or with Nohr.
I don't think anybody is lying.
So there's something bad go on here. Something bad's going on here. In case you haven't figured that out.
Not a Norian or a Hoshidan.
In case you haven't figured out how these pieces are falling into place.
Pit Hoshido and Nohr against each other.
Yeah, in case you haven't, it should be very obvious what's going on here now. Okay, this battle is tricky. And I did some leveling up off screen just for this battle. I did do some leveling up off screen just for this specific battle.
Yes?
Good luck.
Yeah, and I did some leveling up with this battle in mind. I also have a few people upgraded.
Let's go.
But I did give the Master Seal to. I gave one to Crom, gave one to Rowan, and gave one to Sakura. Don't ask why on Sakura. But yeah, she's one I gave one to. She's one I gave one to. And I think specifically for parts of this mission in mind. That's the reason I picked Sakura. There's a part where this gets a little bit tricky.
Give us Corrin.
Yeah,
or we will rain carnage upon you.
Do you take me for a fool? Corrin's abductors
So
clearly hailed from Hoshido.
Lying mongrel.
What was that?
Yeah, yeah.
The time for talk.
Yeah,
is
that's
over.
a good question. Who did fire that? Because
This is the day
last I
Hoshido
checked,
meets its end.
Ryoma wasn't very good at using a bow.
They want a battle. Let's
That was one of the So that's yeah,
We can't lose
so that's
Ryoma or Xander. Let's hurry to the bases.
that's going to be
Dangerous to go straight to. We should capture the forts first.
so that's
Right. The more forts we take,
That's,
the more we can keep this battle under control.
yeah, that's
Starting.
We should split up. We'll lose if we focus everything on just one army.
We're good to go.
The rear fort has fallen? Too bad. Don't let this create confusion in the front lines.
so I did some leveling up off screen because I figured that'd be the best way.
This power I feel is
Yeah, that's
Taking all the forts.
yeah,
that's
that's
We have to balance our attack.
that's
Take the lead.
yeah, that
Let's go. We're good to go.
So this is more or less one where you have a limited set of time to get it done.
Mission complete.
Well, that's one where were unable to.
Stay strong.
Yeah, so this is one where you only have a limited time to get it done. And you gotta be careful too, because if you go after one side too much,
The enemy reinforcements.
the other side will win. So you gotta balance it.
Starting.
You gotta balance how you do this, and also watch for other advances. So you gotta be careful.
I see enemy reinforcements.
So you gotta be careful.
The mission started.
And that's just what you gotta do.
We have to take the 2 main bases to get through to Ryoma and Xander.
Yeah, you gotta be careful.
I'll try my best. We've got to hurry.
And that's one of those things. You just gotta be careful with how you do it, because if you aren't careful, then you're gonna wind up overloading one side, and that's not good.
The board is ours.
And that's not good. So you gotta be careful with how you do this, because if you're not careful, you're not going to do it. You're going to find yourself helping one side to victory too quickly. So it's all about balancing this out.
The Nohrian fort.
Yeah, so it's all about balance here, essentially. So you just gotta be careful with how you do it. Yeah, if you're not careful, you're going to find yourself in a lot of bad positions. So that's what you gotta be careful for.
Something's not right here.
So that's what you gotta do. No, that's what you gotta be careful with.
I'm eager to reach new. The mission
So
started.
it's all about being careful.
Just leave it to me.
But that's just what you gotta do, is just you gotta keep careful.
Mission complete.
That you're not overloading one side completely. So it's all about how you manage. Battle management is key here. Like managing the whole battlefield is absolutely key. And that's essentially what it's all about, is just keeping balance between the two sides.
Capture Nohrian fort.
And you need to be careful with how you do it.
Mission complete.
I'm going to finish it.
Something's still
And then
not right.
that's what you gotta do.
In general.
You have to watch where you send certain people to, because certain sides are good against certain things. So
We have to keep
awareness is
forces
important.
balanced.
Awareness is important, and it's imperative.
Got to hurry. I like those profit margins.
Yeah, that's you just gotta be careful. So that and it's all about watching where you are on the battlefield.
That didn't go too
It's
well.
all about watching where you are on the battlefield. And then that's just what it is.
Please forgive
Yeah. So that's about what it is.
I'm at a disadvantage.
So that's what we got to do.
Not an option.
That's,
Good shot. Whatever will we do with you?
yeah,
We've got to hurry.
that's kind of gonna be what we got to do. I also gave Sakura one, and there's parts we got to fight off bow warriors or sky people like this, or people with Pegasus.
Gotta get in there, quick.
So you always gotta watch both sides.
We've got to hurry.
Yeah, watching both sides is the absolute key to this battlefield. I gave Sakura the one because I wanted someone with a bow to have that specifically with this battlefield in mind.
Paths all clear.
That's one of those that's one of those yeah. So that's essentially, so what I was really having a hard time was having people powerful enough to
Just leave it to me.
do that. That was the concern.
The mission started.
was I didn't have anyone powerful enough to get that part done.
Launch an attack.
That's one thing. It's all about how you balance the two sides.
Paths all clear.
You think getting Sakura to where she is,
Fort is ours.
getting Sakura to where she is, that's just how it is. So that's one of those so yeah, you gotta watch which units you power up.
Reinforcements.
These guys are tough.
So that's
Must warn Lord Xander.
so that's
I've received a report.
so that's
Be sure to send for reinforcements. Stop that
so that's
Yes. Understood.
yeah, so that's
I'm going to finish it.
The mission
yeah,
started.
so you always gotta watch what you're doing.
If we
So that's
capture all the forts, we'll be in a good position to assault.
Yeah,
the
my buddy's messaging me. I'm telling him we're gonna do some of Coliseum tomorrow. And I plan to extend, and I said this before in another video, I plan to extend this giveaway a little longer. Just that way more people can partake in it.
That didn't go too well.
More bodies. The more bodies that take part in the giveaway, the better. So that's,
Pull my weight.
No matter what happens.
so so that's one of the few things, so I'm essentially done with my stuff for this upcoming week. Yeah, I'm gonna
I've got to do something.
just find an Alonzo or Larone video. I'm kind of multitasking here.
We've got to hurry.
I has that capability because I has the Pro Controller.
Are the enemies behind us? Even
Hands are
warriors?
really flexible.
It doesn't matter. Take them out.
I see enemy reinforcements.
Yeah, we gotta. Yeah, we gotta So that's one of those yeah, we gotta do a little work to that. So so what made it easier for me, what's making it easier for me right now
Let's get to it.
is that I have
I'll take the lead.
Just leave it to me.
Mission complete.
make our approach without worrying about our flank.
is that I have the two sides
I like this profit margin.
because I have the characters more powerful. So I believe there's a time limit on
Mission
this.
complete.
So you gotta take one fort every time. You gotta still try. I gotta get the memento
Good luck,
too.
everyone.
And taking these out will actually also help with Sakura. Again, same to point with Sakura.
I'll follow your lead.
Come back soon.
Let me try this. Let's move Hinoka down here.
I'll see that it's done.
If we don't take down the bases soon, Ryoma and Xander will kill each other.
I didn't think about doing one for Nohr and one for Hoshido. I really wasn't concentrated on that, unfortunately. I wasn't thinking about doing one with Hoshido or one with Nohr.
Fort is ours.
I really wasn't thinking about that at this present time. I wasn't really thinking about that. So that never really crossed my mind. I probably should have, but it just didn't for whatever reason. It just didn't connect. Like I usually try and balance it out, but I picked Rowan, one of the heroes I'm controlling, Crom, picking an awakening character. He's obviously the first one, and then Sakura.
Just leave it to me.
I picked Rowan first.
Gotta take care of it
By
now.
the way, just in case you're wondering, you can control both Lianna and Rowan, so it really doesn't matter.
Hurry.
Alright, grab that.
I'm going to finish
Okay, so we're switch up, and Hinoka is exactly where we want her, so that's good.
Such skill. I didn't know you had it in you.
Yeah, so we gotta,
Big mistake.
Okay, that was pretty easy, so that first part was easy enough. Now comes the second part where we gotta take the other side of the base, because you don't fight,
Impossible.
remember, you don't fight Ryoma or Xander directly. You have to take down their bases. It's direct but indirect at the same time.
That's obvious.
So you always gotta watch which way you're doing it with. I need to get this over here. There's a treasure chest over here. I'd like to get that too. Someone else leveled up. Okay, Camilla leveled up.
Interesting. Even I can get stronger.
I could take that one out, but that's not important right now. That's not important right now.
Hurry
Yeah,
up,
that's
Sakura.
not important right now.
I'm coming, brother.
So that's one of those
Like it's fun.
yeah. That's yeah, that's
I can't complain.
Lady Sakura?
so that's one of those
Must be an imposter.
The fort is out.
yeah, that's
Mission
that's
complete.
gonna be
I cannot go on. The base has fallen. I've never seen such strength.
that's one of those
We did it. Now all we have to do is stop the
that's one of those
fight. What? Ryoma is gone. But
that's yeah, so we got that done, so that's a good thing. So we're essentially done with YouTube for this week. Yeah, so that's yeah, so that's one of
I
those
hope nobody got hurt.
so that's one of those
I'm the best.
so that's one of those
There must be some
one of those
mistake.
things. Yeah, that's one of those well, that's so that's one of those so that's so that's one of those
Let's put our heads together and get through this.
We make a pretty good team. Let's keep fighting together, okay?
so that's one of those yeah, that's
Our bond is stronger than fate.
I want to get to know you
that's
much better.
yeah, so that's one of those yeah, so that's one of those yeah, so we're done for the week, so that's a good thing. Probably relax a little bit. Anyway, so with that, this has been Dark Kirby 14. We'll see you next time on more Fire Emblem Warriors.